You want to do it on Joe or who do you? John, whoever.
We're gonna start.
I'll start
Start inside.
Yeah.
So is that okay?
Yeah, that's
how you're gonna
I'll show
enter?
how I'll set it up. Like,
Okay.
To get it, there's like
Did you do
two.
this sliding or?
Yeah, there's like two different ones you can do. Like the one that's like way more way tighter is the one where your arm's trapped. You know what I'm
Trapped or
saying?
trapped here.
Yeah, like so you I'll have it trapped.
Oh
My
yeah,
hip
yeah.
Here and then locked down. That one's really bad too. So I'll just go through that one. Let me know.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right.
So is that when they got like this?
Yeah. So if they got a frame in here, so what I do is like I kind of put pressure on his hip here and my knee at the same time, so I'm kind of on a swivel a little bit, like my knees on the mat and my elbows got pressure into them.
Okay.
And I'm kind of peeling his elbow off with my knee, like that. So then I can start driving it up, and then I can catch it right in my pocket where my armpit is, and then at the same time, like if he's really trying to guard recover like hard and like really turn it into you, what you do is your hand's gonna go flat down to the mat, and this is just
it's blocking the hip.
Yep, and then you re-swim back in. So once I'm ready to go, I want to just put this arm across, lock this in tight. So right now I have his arm trapped. I can start to walk into him a little bit to get him onto his side, and I'm just gonna put my head on the opposite side. I can check his hip. And I'm going to start easing back, and then I can just lock my hands right here, and I just settle back for the pat.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. So you can turn this, like, I can just go through it one more time. So here, boom, if he's got a really good frame, if he's really good at framing, like hard, like this happens all the time, it's a consistent battle. I can bring my other knee in, too, and start to try to get that hip in. This is where you want to be, though. You want to get right trapped. Keep this pressure down, check the hip here. When you're ready to go, lock in here. You can like try to get your grip back here if you want, but like I try to just like cup his arm with one
So you're doing a one arm really.
Yeah,
You
so
can do
I
it.
want to cup his tricep right above his
Yep,
armpit.
yep.
And then I can just settle back, and then I can get my grip from here, or I can do it G.I. Joe, S grip, gable grip, whatever. But the pressure's there on his neck.
Yeah.
Your lat.
Yeah. What's that?
For me, there's a lot of pressure here too.
Right. Yeah, just get.
Yeah, that's
once
hard. That's hard for me
once
to.
it's trapped.
So that is definitely not how I'm being north-south choked by most people.
Yeah.
Right.
It is no arm. There's no
Right.
arm. I'm using both my hands,
Right.
and I'm pushing on their face like to try to defend it.
Yep.
It never works.
Right.
But I try to be me. You know what I mean? I'm like, Ken, if you're gonna do this for the 80th time, I'm gonna at least
You got it.
try to.
You really do.
So yeah, show me with
So then
now
I'm
that
putting the
like
arm in, yep.
yeah.
So it's like the same kind of principle, just checking here. A lot of times you can come to like case or 1,000 kilos, whatever the fuck it's called, but checking the hip, over the top,
And they can't turn away from you or
try to get away from me, John.
Like
You go anywhere you want. You try to turn into me, try to get away, no matter what.
try to turn away.
You can turn away.
Can't turn
that's
away,
fine.
right?
I can't.
You can't. Okay, gotcha.
Because if you keep this chest pressure, you can
Yep,
give them
that
a little
lock.
bit of a leash. But once you own this hip, like good guys, they're just pretty much fucked. So same idea here. Is I want it once I'm starting to go for it, like I can settle my weight onto him a little bit, like just kind of let him cook. Now I'm digging out the neck, so I want it like with the side of my body. I'm gonna push into his head a little bit, so I want to like push his head over onto that line.
Yep.
Now I can go flat right onto my. If I can get all the way up to my chest, a lot of times you really can't. And I'm still checking this hip. You can pin the wrist with your knee, whatever. Like that doesn't it matters what doesn't. And then all I'm doing, I can just finish right here. I can just put hand right on my chest.
That's
You can
actually
go.
tight.
You can go like that, but I don't like to. I think it's kind of like a north-south guillotine.
Like a guillotine or like a foot lock.
because that pressure is there, and you're just he's gonna start turning into you. Like when you just check his hip, just slowly just trap, settle trap.
So the one thing that I'd see the difference is that pushing with your
Yeah,
chest.
moving that head
So the
off.
head, your head is getting constantly pushed this way,
Right.
and then you're getting
Right, and then that lat comes in. It kind of
yeah,
takes all
on
the
the other
space.
side.
Have you ever done it just from a north, like you're in north-south position?
Yeah.
If you get in north-south
like if
right
you're
now, like
starting
if you're in
north-south,
north-south,
yeah.
how would you
So
go about
when
it?
I go north-south.
You're just north-south, you're holding the guy down. You're like, I'm just holding your ass down.
I'm just holding down, so I want to be over both armpits.
You want to be over both.
Yup, because
Okay.
just the control's better. Because if I'm under now there's stuff I can do from there, but it's just openings.
Yep.
So You can go one over, one under if you want to. Like this is how you'll get the choke. But for like control wise, like this is where I'll sit, just right here. And then they can't fucking. I mean, you can put like step over his head and shit, but it doesn't really. It's all preference to that point. But when I'm ready to go, I want to just keep pressure down. Like I want to like. I don't want to just like put him into a north-south choke. I want to put the pressure down into him where he wants to start to move, and then.
And then you're reaching around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now once I'm here, this is my palm down on this one. But if the palm's up, or you need to trap, you can go just like gable grip.
So it really is like just like an upside down guillotine kind of.
You
You know
can
what I
put
mean?
your
Like,
hand. There's multiple.
so it is
phases.
involved. It's this motion.
And it's just the trap, but like I want to be like just put some weight on him. Like I don't want to just like go and then he pinches his head tight to his hand.
Right, that's what. So
Can't lift his fucking
Ken's doing stuff to
Yeah.
get me to lift my head so he can get under
exactly. So that's why I'll keep the pressure down. You can just keep his head tight and locked. Like once I'm here, like because if I just start to go, like when they press their head against the mat,
Yep,
and they're
that's-
trying to fucking
yeah, I know if
lift
they're-
it, you know what I'm saying. You can go cross face, try to lift them, wrap the head. Oh yeah, and reset too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all there's not like one certain clear cut.
it. Path, like yeah,
exactly.
okay.
Like you might have to come here, keep the pressure down. Say you like bring your head like so you won't let me get my heart. Like that's really hard. That sucks. Boom. I can get in easier this way a little bit. The pressure on. Try to keep that pressure.
Gotcha.
Opposite side hit. And then you can finish like the one arm guillotine just like that. And you just start settling back.
Yeah. That's what, because